Welcome to Oracle Monday, and it's also a super full moon in Aquarius. So, we're going to get the message for the week, for the moon, for the whole thing. Man, this moon, super moon, it was so bright when I woke up the other day. I thought it was morning because it gets cloudy here, and it was so bright that I thought it was only 12:45 a.m. That's how close and super this moon is. Crazy. Let's say I'm using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck because I thought since we're on a full moon today, we can get some moon guidance too. All right. It's a new deck, so it likes to not spread out very well. There we go. Okay. Release. Wanting Crescent. Release, though. With this full moon today, what's going on? This whole moon is about release. Super release. Oh my goodness. Card 27. Wanting Crescent 4. Release. Let it go. It's time to release anything that does not serve you. Old negative habits do not engage you anymore as the payoff is not enough. You are ready to make room for bigger, brighter, more aligned things. Affirm, I freely release what I no longer need. There is a payoff if we decide to finally release something we no longer need. The payoff is as an individual as you are, but there will be a universal feeling of making space for something new. The secret to effectively releasing what no longer serves you is, in fact, knowing that the payoff will indeed be worth it, which makes it super important to know that the positive to makes which makes it super important to know what that positive payoff may be. For example, giving up a habit such as smoking, which we know is detrimental to your body, is in that it is causing cancer, among other nasty things, has payoffs. What the most important payoff for you may be different from someone else who is giving up the habit, but it needs to be clear to you in your mind, body, and spirit. You may give up so that your body feels healthier generally, or that your children and those around you aren't exposed to the smoke and chemicals, that you live longer, and that all the money you were wasting on cigarettes could be used for something more in line with what you really want, such as travel or a home, all of which are real payoffs in which it is worth releasing the habit. In magic, in particularly in spellcraft, the act of release raises power. It's vital. Raising after raising power is vital to its effectiveness. Should we raise power without sending it out to the universe or the deities in a focused way, it remains stuck or stagnant. This can cause you to feel overwhelmed. Companion stone, a metal, smoky quartz. I don't even know what I could say with this. That would not be what this is, but this full moon is literally, along with the solar flares, Schumann, everything, it is a time we can no longer hold on to these things. And we all have attachments to things. But this podcast I just did too, it literally was talking about this, especially with relationships. It's like when you let go, you make room for better to come in. And when you're letting go of something that you know doesn't serve you, that doesn't mean you have to let go of your whole life. If it's serving you in a positive way, then yes, amen. But this is about releasing what no longer serves you. Like she's talking about with magic. You no longer need to keep the power that you've gotten after you've done spells or whatever. You give the power back. It's not even yours. Also, with the smoking thing, it's like, it could be for any reason, but that habit right there, there's no good that comes out of it. There's just not. It could make you feel comfortable. It could be familiar. Your body craves the nicotine. It could feel those ways. But the things that could happen if you let that go are like a million times better or more aligned than if you were to hold on to it. Also, that thing is that rope is like sometimes holding on is worse than letting go. And you could just see, the burn. And I was talking with somebody too, where it was like, I had no flesh, everything I was holding on to all this time. I had no flesh. You could see, if you wanted to put it, you could see that there was nothing left. It was just bone, just, and it was trying to grow back and whatever, but it couldn't because I was holding on to this thing that was just constantly sawing it. Sawing the flesh from the rope that you're holding. I let go of all these ropes. And now I have hands again. I have fully healed hands. And these hands I can work with. I can do things. I can pick things up. And the possibilities for me have been endless. Things have just fallen into place. And that's what this week's message, this full moon, super moon, all of it is about. This new earth that's coming. We have to let go. Because when we do, we will be so rewarded. It would be so, it's so good. So good. Release what no longer serves you. And you will just super thrive. Just like that thing. Oh, I quit my cigarettes. Oh, I don't spend this much anymore. Oh my God, I have all this money. Oh, I can actually buy like just barrels, all because one simple habit. So it could be something very simple as letting go of something, or it could be a relationship, or it could be a lifestyle, or it could be moving, or it could be like, I eat dairy and it kills me. And I'm just going to not eat it for right now. I'm going to let that go. It does not serve me. And I'm going to figure something else out. It could be anything for you. You'll know. Your intuition will tell you what is no longer serving you. It's what's battering, ramming you through this whole full moon. So I am sending so much love, light, and authenticity your way. Have a beautiful now.